Please tell me there's not just like a little baby soul floating along the river Styx or something.
From that night, this life is a man.
No! Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with the Underworld saga. I am not ready for this. And if you're watching this video, that probably means you already know that. Yeah. I am terrified. It is currently 10:02 p.m. on Saturday, April 27th. I am not showered. I am not shaved. It is past my bedtime. But I don't have time to record tomorrow, and I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way till Thursday, where I was supposed to record, without being spoiled. Because so far, just in the last 36 hours since it was released, I have had to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge every single one of the potential spoilers coming across my timeline. And unfortunately, I haven't even fully succeeded. Everything I've seen or heard has been extremely minor or short. It hasn't been much, but man, the spoilers are out in full force for the Underworld saga. So I was like, you know what? I just don't have the ability or time to safely get away with delaying this recording any longer. Now, for those of you at the premiere, you're probably looking, you're like, hold on, that was 3 weeks ago. Why did it take this long? I'm sorry, sometimes that's just how scheduling is. Not to sound bitter, I swear I'm not bitter, but just genuinely, I don't understand why I often personally as a reactor seem to get so much flack about significantly delayed reactions from the time of recording, when I know a lot of reactors will record things like a month in advance for copyright reasons. If I'm delayed, it's purely for just scheduling and editing reasons. I have very recently brought on a second editor to my channel, which is very, very exciting, to allow me to add on Musical Mondays, which I believe the first Musical Monday either just happened on Monday or is going to happen this Monday, which I'm very, very, very excited about, and you should definitely check it out. But all of that to say, I've pretty much got all of my May already planned out, and this is where the Underworld saga goes in. So even though I am recording so far in advance just to avoid spoilers, that's just how the schedule works. I have to appease the analytics gods. If you are unhappy with that, complain to YouTube. Or complain in my comments. No one's gonna read them, and it helps with engagement. So go ahead, go complain. It's fine. All of that to say, at this point, I think I'm just procrastinating. Like I said, I've seen a couple very small things, but I've been pretty careful. I have a full glass of water to replenish my tears. I have a stack of tissues to be ready for me. And I have an emotional support puppy for when I need it. Say hi, Kara. You did great. You did fantastic. So, yeah, it's Underworld saga time. This journey of mine that I commenced on the channel a whole 3 months ago at this point, where I've gotten so much support. The channel has grown so far beyond where I would have expected it to in such a short amount of time. I am truly so honored for all of the support and everything else that I have been able to receive as a result of Epic the Musical. So I just wanted to take a moment and be sappy and also delay the inevitable, because I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. I do, but I don't. Should I put you down so I can get to it? I'm sure you're going to end up in my arms very soon. Oh. All right. Without any further ado, let's hop into my reaction of the Underworld saga. Here we go. Oh, and if it wasn't going to be incredibly obvious, pretty much as soon as I started, at the recommendation of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, probably not even exaggerating, of comments, I am checking out the live stream with the lyrics and a couple bits of animation that was provided by Jorge. So I am going to be checking that out as the reaction, as specifically requested by lots and lots and lots of people in my comments. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's do this now.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until...
Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back.
What we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind.
Okay.
So no matter who we find,
Yeah.
full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
Those harmonies were really crunchy. That's like, until we find the prophet. Like the way that all was, like just the...
Until we find the prophet.
Until we find the prophet. Until we find the prophet. Just the way those were combined together felt very crunchy and like almost dissonant without being completely dissonant. I don't know how to describe it. I came into this with my emotional brain ready and clearly didn't come into it with my musical brain ready, but it's a very cool and it creates a lot of tension, or maybe that's just the dread I feel in my heart.
Good.
Good.
All I hear are screams.
Oh! Oh no! Hold on, I need that. Listen to the back of the... You know what that sounds like? I don't know why my nose is so itchy. I'm so sorry. Ha! That almost sounds like the sound effect of the gloom hands in Breath of the Wild. Mason, if Nintendo lets us get away with it, play the gloom hand sound effect and tell me it doesn't kind of sound like that. Good job, Mason. Holy cow, that's wild. Oh. And then through an endless sea of souls that scream and reach for the ship. That actually reminds me, Mason, I'm gonna have Mason pull up a lot of things for this one, but show them the background I almost considered doing for this, and then I decided that would actually probably trigger some people, and decided it was a bad idea, but I almost put up that as my, like, green screen background instead of this. I was like, if you guys are all traumatizing me by making me react to this, I'm gonna traumatize you back, but I decided against it. Okay.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream.
Ooh.
Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld,
Oh, cool. Cilia, cool.
this land confuses your mind.
Okay.
When those
Stop it! Stop that, Jorge. You stop that right now. Oh no, okay. Well done, Scylla.
this land confuses your mind. When does a man become a monster?
Oh my gosh, all this, those are all the men from Ruthlessness! No!
558 men who died under your command. Captain, why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams.
Well, even though that was one of the very few lines I heard, just having the audacity to try and scroll through TikTok, one of the things I heard were, "Why would you let the Cyclops?" And I was like, I don't want to be listening to this. In context was still so much worse than I thought it would be. Normally I would rewind. I genuinely don't want to. I don't want to have to hear that again. We're just gonna keep going.
Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream.
Wait, hold on.
Only nightmares of those who died.
So are these all of the men above him also saying all the hero screams and nightmares, or are these the men he still has on the ship? Because obviously if Odysseus is singing, the background vocals have to be diegetic. But who? Who? Ah!
Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of...
I swear, do infant souls end up in Hades? Or the underworld, or whatever it's called in this universe, mythology, whatever? Please tell me there's not just like a little baby soul floating along the river Styx or something.
From that night, this life is a mess.
No! 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 I knew it was coming! No! Oh no! What a time for the animatics to come back in.
I keep thinking of the infant from that night. This life is amazing.
Mercy! Murchie! Murchie, how dare you! Murchie, no! Murchie, I thought we were friends! Ah!
From that night, this life is amazing when you breathe with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place where we can light up the world, here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Oh. Honestly, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. That was surprisingly nice. Like, that was just like him showing back up for a moment to remind it like there was no... I mean, obviously we're gonna have Odysseus' line here, this might change, but there was no grief, there was no regret, there was no blame, there was just reminding Odysseus that this life can still be amazing, and no matter what we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. Please stay positive. Look at that smile, Murchie.
Apologies.
Oh.
That voice. It can't be.
Is this the thing I know? Oh no no no. Oh no 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 no. Ah. So tragically, this is not a complete surprise to me purely because I saw their intention wasn't to spoil. I don't hold it against them. Their intention was just to share a fun fact. But of course, they didn't consider that it was going to be a huge spoiler in the process. Was just someone trying to share a fun fact that Jorge's mom was cast as Odysseus's mom, which is a very cool fact. Unfortunately, I knew Odysseus's mom was coming, but I still don't know for what or why or by what nature. So let's find out.
That voice.
Waiting for what? Waiting for Odysseus? Waiting for what? What are you waiting for? Oh, don't animate it. Yep, there it is.
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be waiting.
Mom. Can't you
Oh, and she can't see him. Oh, the harmonies! Oh, no, no, no. Hold on. Also, she can't see him. Does that mean Polites also couldn't see him? Because that would make it hurt more.
I'm waiting. I took too long
I'll always love you.
and ventured too
I'll
far
stay in your
while you were
waiting.
Also, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but listen to. Well, you, I'm just a man. That feels like a similar chord progression. I might be reading too much into it. It's not like those 4 notes in succession are uncommon in music, especially this style, but I couldn't help but pick up on that part. And then the waiting harmonies. Oh, hoo, hoo.
Bye, Mom. All I hear are screams. All I hear are screams.
Jorge, listen to that.
All I hear are screams.
That all I hear are screams belted out there. Ah, so good.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes.
Are we still in the first song?
Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind. Down in the underworld.
Yikes. And what is that foreshadowing? Oh man. Hold on, we're gonna take a quick moment to pause there. Actually, we're gonna take a quick moment to pause, because I feel my wife texted me. Give me just a moment. And I actually don't even know what song 19 is called. I knew it started with The Underworld and ends with Monster. I genuinely don't even know what this one is called. Like, I know nothing about what this middle song is going to be, and I am very nervous because what led into it is down in the underworld, your past is never far behind, or your past is always close behind, or what was the lyric? I'm sorry. Your past is always close behind. Oh, what's this gonna be, dude? No longer you.
I am the prophet with the answers you see.
Ooh, what a voice.
I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home.
Help you get home. Like that's, ooh, those are some beautiful vocals there. Hold on.
There's a world where I help you get home. But that's not a world I know.
Oh,
What?
interesting.
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man.
Okay.
I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try a final breath.
I see you draw like, oh man, that's up there. Who was this? Hold on, I'm going all the way back. Where was it? Voiced by Mason Olshavsky. Mason, you got some pipes.
Portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand.
This part here.
I see you on the brink of death. I see you try a final breath. I see
Okay.
a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you. This can't be.
I see a man who makes it home alive, but that's no longer you? He's like, the choices and mistakes he's made have diverted him from his path enough that there's no longer a reality. What?
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red. Faces of men who had long
For a second, I read that too fast. I thought of faces of men who you'd long believed are dead. But no, the faces of men who believed Odysseus was dead just because of how long it took him to get home from the Trojan War? What is being told to me? What do you mean?
I see your wife with a man who...
Nuh-uh, Penelope wouldn't. How dare you?
With a trail of bodies. Ooh! I see a...
Ooh! I was processing a lot of emotions, and those emotions were not ready for the delivery of who. I know.
Of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath.
What is this spirit chorus in the background, dude? I was expecting this to just be like a heartbreak fest. Why is this so hype? This is so... I mean, I have to remember, we're leading up to the Act 1 finale. This is like, we are leading into this musical's Defying Gravity. Like, come on. But... man, I wish it had the lyrics of what they were saying. Hold on, what are they saying back there?
Final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final...
I can't tell what those background vocals are saying. Please let me know in the comments. I say, even though I mentioned in the intro that it's going to be like 3 weeks after I record this is actually going to hit YouTube. Patrons, you get to see it early. Please tell me what they're seeing. And then I'll tell Mason and he can put it there for the people who don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm giving Mason a lot of edits this time.
I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
Interesting. Oh my gosh, the chorus of spirits that... Isn't that... What? Yup, here it is.
How has everything been turned against us?
Wait, I should probably pause and process for a moment. I was so enraptured, okay, hold on. Pause, back up, let's take care of that for a moment. So, no longer you seems to be indicating that there was a path that Odysseus could take at some point in his life that led to the success he wanted. And Tiresias? I don't know how you say it. I wish they had said it as a lyric, but Tiresias? Does it, how I was? Tiresias. Tiresias. I'm going to say Tiresias. That seems Greek. Tiresias basically saying that he can see the past, the future, the branching timelines, everything like that. And he sees a reality where Odysseus made it home okay, but that's no longer the reality he's on. Like, the choices that this Odysseus has made has put him on a branching path that no longer can get him home alive and safe. I can't imagine that's actually true, but I also feel like this undead prophet that Circe herself spoke of has to know what he's talking about. And then I realized after I said it, I read into it wrong. Like, it was saying, like, I see your wife with a man. I interpreted that in sort of the natural but worst way possible. It could just mean she's literally with a man. Not like with a man, but literally just with a man with a trail of bodies behind him? Who could that, like, that was so much information all at once that it kind of breaks me. So I'm just going to compartmentalize it, put it in a pocket behind my brain, and get ready for Monster, I could just stop recording now. I can record Monster a different day. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as fine, here we go. Hi guys, Future Mortius here. That was a pretty funny bit where I just acted like I was gonna cut to the outro in the middle of my recording, huh? Except now it's not a bit, because I went on and spent a unholy amount of time on Monster and decided that with just the way the YouTube algorithm works, there is a certain length of video that it really supports the most and rewards the most with views and analytics and everything like that. And genuinely, even though when I recorded this, I fully planned to release the Underworld saga all in one go, with the length it ended up being, my editing schedule, the way the algorithm works, it genuinely just makes more sense for the channel to split it into two. I am 100% confident there's going to be some people who are upset and say that I am just like milking out the content unnecessarily. And to those people I say, don't hate the player, hate the game. And by the game, I mean Google and YouTube and all of the rules that they make us follow. All of that to say, I promise I'm not going to like do some like crazy long super delay for it. Like, I want to get these two out relatively close to each other so that it's not like some ridiculously long delay that really feels like I'm kind of milking it out, you know what I mean? So if you are here in the premiere right now, it is not going to be too much longer, a week at the absolute most, but I'm hoping to trim it to even shorter than that, depending on how my upload schedule, but a week at the absolute maximum before you get to see Monster. I had an absolute blast with those two songs. I have already recorded Monster, of course. I had a blast with that one. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I really hope you understand this is just the way the algorithm works, and the amount of time I spent in the Underworld saga really just justifies two videos. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you really, really enjoyed my reactions to both, what even was it? The Underworld and No Longer You. And I will see you in a week max. Hopefully sooner. I don't know yet. I'm so sorry. A week at absolute max for Monster. Thank you to my patrons for making videos like this possible. Thank you to all of you. I hope you enjoyed this tremendously. I will see you soon for Monster, and I will also see you on the channel as I'm continuing to take Casper through it. So thank you guys very much for being here, whether you're at the premiere or watching it later. Monster is going to be coming very soon. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. I thank you for understanding. Mwah! Goodbye.